Welcome to Meet JMT, Insights from Within, a series that introduces our industry professionals and provides them the opportunity to share their professional experiences, personal reflections, and sources of inspiration as individuals working in the architecture, engineering, and construction sectors.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another Meet JMT podcast. My name is Jennifer, and I am your host and digital marketing manager here at JMT. Today, we are celebrating Women in Engineering Day, and to help us do so, we have Haley Boyd joining us on the podcast. She is a wastewater design engineer based in our Denver, Colorado office. Haley, thank you so much for joining us today. Would you mind telling our listeners a little bit more about yourself and your role here at JMT?
Of course. Hi, everyone. I'm Haley. As Jennifer mentioned, I'm a water and wastewater design engineer based in Denver, Colorado. I get to work on a mix of different projects, from reviewing CCTV footage and assessing performance for wastewater systems in Maryland to helping design potable water infrastructure right here in Denver. A big part of my work involves using GIS and CAD tools to support planning and design, which keeps things both technical and creative.
Thank you so much for that additional introduction. It sounds like you have a really diverse and interesting role. Can you tell us about what some of your inspirations were when you were choosing your professional career?
I've always cared deeply about the environment and public health, and I found that water and wastewater engineering was a great way for me to help make an impact in both of those areas. Clean water access is something that a lot of us honestly take for granted, but it's still a major challenge in many parts of the world. This is what helped inspire me to pursue a career where I could help improve water systems and protect different natural resources. What really motivates me is knowing the work I do, whether it's reviewing wastewater designs, designing infrastructure, or using tools like GIS and CAD, helps keep communities safe and hopefully the environment healthy.
Clean water is such a vital resource, and like you mentioned, it's easy to really overlook the importance until you see the challenges firsthand. We appreciate you for helping to make a real difference in the world. What's been one of the most rewarding or significant projects that you've worked on, and how has that impacted you, JMT, or even the AEC industry?
I'd say one of the most significant projects I've helped work on is the Charles County CCTV project. This project involved reviewing extensive sewer inspection footage to assess system conditions and identify areas that needed rehabilitation. I was brought into this project after the team identified challenges with tracking which videos had already been reviewed, and we had accidentally reviewed duplicates sometimes. To address this, I helped develop a comprehensive tracking spreadsheet that checked multiple different aspects of each video and flags duplicates. This helped ensure that we didn't waste time reviewing the same footage twice. I also, on the same project, helped redesign the review spreadsheets to make it a little bit more user-friendly and efficient. We added features like drop-down menus, conditional formatting, and a section for rehab recommendations. This made it easier for the team to document findings and suggest rehab recommendations. These improvements not only help streamline the workflow, but also enhance the consistency and quality of our assessments. By avoiding duplicate reviews and improving data organizations, the tools we implemented help save the company both time and money. Reducing redundancy in the review process ultimately meant fewer labor hours were spent on repetitive tasks, which allowed the team to focus on higher value work and meet project deadlines more efficiently. This project overall taught me a lot about process optimization and the value of clear, organized data and engineering workflows. It also showed me how small changes in tools and systems can have a huge impact on project efficiency and outcomes.
This sounds like it was a very comprehensive and impactful project. It's impressive how you not only tackled the challenge, but came up with smart solutions to really streamline the whole review process. Outside of your day-to-day work life, are there any hobbies or interests that you feel have really influenced your professional journey?
I've always enjoyed spending time outside, and it's definitely influenced the way I approach my work. Here in Colorado, I love hiking and snowboarding, and being out in nature has given me a strong appreciation for the environment. That connection really drives my passion for protecting water resources and designing systems that are sustainable and environmentally responsible. When I'm hiking, I often find myself thinking about how water moves through the different landscapes or how infrastructure interacts with the natural systems. It's a great reminder of the real-world impact of the work we do.
It seems like you found a perfect balance between your personal passions and professional purpose, which is amazing. I want to thank you so much for joining us on the Meet JMT podcast today. Before we leave, would you mind sharing some words of wisdom or even words of inspiration to women or young girls who are really hoping to enter the engineering industry one day?
Of course. Thank you so much for having me on the Meet JMT podcast. And to all of the women and girls considering a future in engineering, my biggest recommendation is just don't be intimidated. You absolutely belong in this field. Engineering thrives on diverse perspectives, and your voice matters. I've been fortunate enough to work alongside some great female colleagues and managers, and I hope you find or help create those kinds of supportive spaces too.
Thank you for tuning in, and we hope you enjoyed the Meet JMT podcast today. Remember to subscribe, post a review, and of course, encourage your friends and colleagues to do the same.